Hello, my friends. Welcome back to 1111 Outdoors. We're taking a look at the Outdoor Edge knives today and this complete overhaul that they've done with their product. And I have to say, I am completely on board with this. I think these things are amazing. Now, I'm no stranger to carrying blades to back up my main blade because I carry a lot of high end knives and I don't just destroy them. Now, there are people out there that'll say you buy a knife to use it, and I agree with that. But there's a point where you should be at least logical. If you're going to treat your knife like a complete piece of trash, then you should just get a throwaway knife. And that's one of the reasons that drew me to the Outdoor Edge brand. I bought this one way back in the day. I've had this thing for years, and I have tortured it and treated it very badly. But the whole point of this knife is that you don't throw it away. You just get a new razor for it because these just replace the blade. I mean, just like the ones I'm going to show you today, the blades come right out and they go right back in. And that is amazing. What I didn't like about this knife is the aesthetics. I mean, it's got this Spyderco look here, and I like Spyderco, don't get me wrong, but this is pretty generic for even Spyderco. Got a lock back on it, and this blade profile, which honestly works great for utility, but it's not anything to write home to mom about. So, this thing has served me extremely well. In fact, so well that I got several others just because I really enjoyed having this knife so I didn't have to bang up my main blade. And if I'm going to go out doing something incredibly crazy, I just carry this. And I don't hesitate. I don't hesitate. If I'm going to cut something ridiculous, that's what this knife is for. That's what this is for. Then later on, I moved up and got their newer model, which was this one. And it's nice. I have really enjoyed using this one, but it's very much like the others. You got this standard lock back, you got this plastic handle, and this blade profile. And like I said, this blade profile is extremely good for utility, which this is a utility knife, so that just works great. It's not like I'm trying to flash this around and look cool, I'm using it for work. And I still, to this day, use this one for work. I will bang this blade up to the point of destroyed, and then I'll just pop another one in. I don't need to sit around sharpening my knives. I don't have to worry about having mega steel. I have a sharp blade in 3 seconds because these just pop right out and pop right back in. And I can change the profile. Like if you want to change the profile of your knife entirely, you can do that. It it's amazing. But again, this is a lock back, not nothing close to a one-handed operating blade, but very good. If you're looking to save some money and get a knife that will cut and do everything a knife should do and instantly be resharp, that's this knife. But if you want to step up it a little bit, you want to really really go out there, these are their new models. And they are a drastic separation from where they were. This is aluminum. The spacers are done extremely well. You can tell they're somewhat skeletonized in there. Standoffs are great. These little barrel spacers are fantastic. Got a deep ride pocket clip. Reversible. This topographic design is just absolutely this just appeals to me in so many ways. I love this. I have this on my motorcycle. It's just gorgeous. This is a gorgeous knife. And it is a liner lock. A very well done liner lock. So you can liner lock this thing, and there's a flipper tab. Now watch this. This is something you couldn't do with the older models. That is deployment. So you have this, basically, this chassis, this mainframe of excellent craftsmanship with the same utility on the end of it. So you don't have to worry about banging up this blade. You can go crazy, just like you did with the other ones. but you have this more ergonomic. To me, it feels more like an EDC blade, and it's something that I'll want to carry. I have been carrying this. I love this knife. And like I said, you can change the profile. This button right here, that's what releases the blade. Comes right out. And from there, you can move on to any of these blades. And they are amazing. Each one has a distinct purpose. I've used them all, and I can tell you they really thought out these profiles. If you don't like serrations, but you need them once in a while, you can add them and subtract them at will. And the beautiful thing about this is you change the entire aesthetics of the knife. I went from that profile to that profile in like 3 seconds. So if you don't want a drop point and you want something more like a tanto or a reverse tanto, there you go. You just jumped right to it. That is amazing. These are amazing knives. I mean, and I don't have to worry about this because you can get online and you can get an entire package of replaceable. You can get 6-pack. I think these are like $11, something like that. I'll put that in the comments below what these actually are, but I don't think they're that expensive. I mean, I bought a whole handful of them in different profiles because I saw the advantage of having multiple profiles. And I take a little box or the little bag that comes with them, and I just load it up with all the different profiles I want to carry. I just throw this in my bag. So at any time, I can change the profile of my knife to fit whatever objective I'm working on. Now, you show me another knife that can do that can transform itself into the blade profile you need for the moment. There may be some out there, but I argue they are probably not of this quality because this is absolute quality. It is a gorgeous knife. And this isn't the only one that they have. They have this one here that I think is really beautiful. Again, you got that topo print with compass. It's just beautiful. And they are just well done. Well done. And if you're not a flashy person, you don't want to go, all out on the crazy designs, they have very simple ones like this. Got this matte kind of gray aluminum. It's beautiful, beautiful knife. And it's got the satin finish on the blade. And when you buy your blades, you can decide whether you want them to be satin or whether you want them to be black, because you can buy them in both. You can buy black, you can buy satin, you can buy just whatever your heart's desire. I mean, they got a ton of different ones. I mean, a ton. The only thing you have to watch out for is that these knives accept the 300 and 301 series blades because of the length and the size of the blade. There are some smaller ones, like this is a 3.5. I think they have even smaller than that. Just make sure you get the right blade for the knife that you're buying. And I'll just go ahead and share this with you. Some literature that came with the product. You can there's a QR code there. You might want to scan that and check that out. Pretty neat. And these are all the offerings in the premium frames. I got this one coming today. I'm excited to mess with that one. So you have all of these. And then here's all the literature on this particular knife, if you want to go through all that and look at it. It just basically talks about how, it's vented stainless steel liners, quick blade release, tells you what steel the blade holder's made out of, all that business. And it tells you which blades they accept. So make sure you get the right replacement blades. But, this thing is gorgeous. It really is. Blade length 3 inches, overall length 7.3, weight 3.7 ounce. That's outstanding. It really is. You have to get your hands on one of these. to truly see what I'm talking about. But this thing, its ability to look like an actual EDC knife. Not that I have anything wrong with this. If you're somebody and this is your style, then go ahead, keep rocking that, because honestly, it's kind of cool. I mean, very old school cool to me. But I'm not big into lockbacks, and I'm real big into one-handed operations. I'm real big into quick deployment, and this just appeals to me. This one, as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it. I absolutely love where this product is going, and I can't wait to see where it goes in the future. I hope they offer a ton of different handle options, scale options, blade options. I mean, the sky's the limit when you have something this modular. I really love this knife, and I think you will too. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Let me know in the comments of what your experience is. I mean, I have had people tell me that these blades slip out, but I haven't had that happen yet. I think that may be, you have to be careful because it does have a capture here on the very end. And if you get a lot of dirt and junk in there, it may not seize that blade up properly. So when I put it in there, I give it a good tug, make sure it's in there. And you'll be able to tell by the way this button pops up if there's some debris in there. If there's not, you need to clean it out. But I mean, you really have to get crazy to get debris down in there. But you know, some people get crazy. That's some people's lifestyle. And that's cool. You just have to deal with the craziness as you go. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you get one of these, and I hope you use it, because these things are extremely handy. I mean, just absolutely handy. I carry it like this. I've been carrying it like this since I got it. Hasn't left my pocket. I haven't carried any of my other knives, just because I wanted to get a good feel on how this thing rides, how it deploys, how it's useful every day. And I can tell you, I am absolutely thrilled with this. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I've been a fan of Outdoor Edge for a long time, because I've used their knives for utility for years. And now I have one that actually looks very cool to carry. So you have an EDC Outdoor Edge now. Not that this one wasn't before, if that fits your style. If it does, then like I said, keep on rolling. But for me, this is where it's at. And I think for a lot of people, this will be where it's at. Check them out. Tell me what you think. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're a subscriber, I just want to say thank you so much. If you're one of the subscribers, one of the many subscribers that we've done giveaways with, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate every single subscriber I have. This channel's starting to grow. I work 2 jobs. I'm trying to put as much time in this as I can. And with working 2 jobs, it's kind of tough. So if I can get more traction with this channel, I'm going to put as much content as I can into this thing, put my heart and soul into it. I just got to get some more free time first. And you guys are allowing me to do that. And I can't tell you how thankful I am for each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you did that. And if you didn't do that, just thank you for your time. I really appreciate you being here. This is 1111 Outdoors, and we will talk to you soon. Have a great day.